Actually, I've lived in Ames for more than 40 years now. I grew up in Iowa Falls, lived in various places both abroad and in the United States until then returning to Ames. My family had moved to Ames, and the man who ultimately became my husband was from Ames, so it was as simple as that. We have found it a very good place to raise our family. My grandchildren, for example, are here visiting now and think it's a wonderful place to get away from the hectic life of big cities and come back here. So for a variety of reasons, my family has found it a very exciting and exhilarating place to be. I've done a variety of things. Originally, when I came to Ames, I was teaching at Des Moines Area Community College, first on the Boone campus and ultimately on the Ankeny campus, and then continued to do that on a part-time basis after my second child was born. From there, I went on to purchase the publication called the Ames Bulletin Board, which I made into a quarterly publication that is a what's going on in Ames thing. We operated that as a family business. My husband did all of the layout work on it. I did the writing and the selling of ads. My children did the assembling and delivering. So that was the business that we had out of home for quite a while. Well, I had spent a good deal of time volunteering in Ames, particularly after my children were born and I was only working part-time. So I think volunteering has been a very vital part of what has led me to many opportunities, probably starting out with the League of Women Voters, then being asked by the then mayor to chair a committee that ultimately put together SciRide, and a variety of other things locally. Beyond that, I've been involved in volunteer efforts, most recently in Ghana, where I went for a 2-week opportunity to work at a school where kids had been rescued from slavery and were being educated and brought back into the mainstream. So I've been fortunate to have a variety of volunteering opportunities. In my free time, I am enjoying gardening, enjoying biking. I have just come home from the swimming pool just now and always look forward to the Furman Aquatic Center being opened and try to hit it as many days as possible. I particularly like the Ames community for having I think a real diversity of population, a diversity of friends from all walks of life, from all nationalities, yet having all of this in one small, very manageable town where you can drive from one end to another in 15 minutes. Also, of course, the fact that it is a university community gives us the opportunity to have the kind of entertainment and education that ordinarily a community of this size would not have. So I'm always pleased when my friends come here from bigger cities and are thrilled at the diversity that Ames offers. Well, I was on the city council for 16 years, 4 terms. I retired from there thinking I was retiring permanently from city government, and 4 years later I was asked if I would run for mayor. So I agreed to do that, and I'm at the beginning of my 3rd term now as mayor. My favorite thing about being mayor, I'm not sure I can designate one favorite thing, but I think I do compare it to the time in which I was on city council as contrasted to being mayor. And I think one of the opportunities that being mayor has given me is the opportunity to meet a much broader cross-section of people in greeting groups that come to town, in entertaining them in my home, and frankly in meeting a variety of residents in Ames. So I think that simply those opportunities have certainly broadened me as a person, and I very much enjoyed that as being mayor of Ames.